Hi everyone, welcome to week 5. This is your last week of the semester and we are ready to wrap this course up. So this week you only have one assignment left, which is your synthesis paper. So here is your synthesis paper and instructions. Let me mark it up so you guys can see that. So this is your synthesis paper and instructions with the rubric. I also took the rubric and made a separate document. Here is the rubric. I also provided a template which can help you in the writing because it's a paper where you are taking information from your cultural autobiography, from the argument analysis and from the field notes to synthesize it with your overall reflection. So there is this template that tells you, and I'll open it up and show it to you too. Here is a good example and then another good example of it. The good example is the first good example is actually the healthcare one. So you saw the cultural autobiography of the person who wrote it. You saw an example of argument analysis for the healthcare. You saw the field notes at the hospital that she did related to the healthcare. And then you have the synthesis paper. So you'll see how she has culminated that in one paper. So that is what is over here. And then what else? So we have the APA resources. If you click on it, I have an APA checklist, sample paper, writing example, and I am going to add the Dropbox for, well, it is not going to be a Dropbox, it's going to be a link. You will simply click that link and you will submit your synthesis paper. It goes directly into TK20. And I will put instructions below it also. So you just click the link, you'll get your name will pop up, you'll click on your name and submit your synthesis paper. So let's look at the synthesis paper. So this is all about the synthesis paper. It's basically you are talking about defending your chosen position. Okay. And so the critical thinking aspect of it, the ethical reasoning, what is it? I've given you examples of to start the sentence, intercultural experience, what are the main points about it and how are the sample sentences about those things. The written communication, the civic engagement and all of those. So this is the big rubric for it. And so when you look at the template, so this is where you will put your title, your name, and then course number, and then change that date. And then here's the introduction. This is where you will talk about the issue of your paper in detail. And then here you can read all of this stuff, but you will finish it by talking about your own positioning. Your paragraph 1 would be like you have your heading, and then you will talk about what impacted the argument analysis and how did it impacted, summary of the first article, point of view of your diversity issue, and then the in-text citation. So this gives you kind of a template to follow as you work on your assignment. You have no other assignments due this week. You only have the synthesis paper because it can get a little bit confusing as you are trying to combine and synthesize all the information. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Best of luck.